Hey everybody, how you doing? What's going on? Y'all, today I'm making vegan nachos. And I know it's been a minute and I said that I would make some for the Facebook group and I just haven't done it. But I have made nachos. So I'm gonna wait on a few people to come in and that way I can make sure everybody can hear me. And then once I know people can hear me for sure, just say something in the comments. Keisha Hamilton, hey girl. Just put some in the comments. Let me know that you're able to hear me, please. And then I'm gonna wait on a few people. Hey Tia. Oh yeah, vegan nachos. You have had them. So I'm getting ready to make some live, y'all. I kind of did a little prepping, so it won't take me all day. Because I literally make everything up that goes in this recipe, besides the base, which is the meat. So if y'all can hear me, let me know so that I can wait on a couple more people to come in, or maybe a few more people to come in, and then I'm gonna start. Just let me know. And I'm also waiting on my pan to heat up. I think it's as hot as I want it to get. But if you can hear me, like, put a thumbs up in the comments or share the video, like the video. I'm gonna just wait on a few more people to come in. So what y'all got going on? Tia, you off today? What about you, Keisha? What's going on with y'all? So yes. It's only a few people, a couple people on here, but I'm also gonna post this to my YouTube channel. But this is for my Facebook group because I haven't went live and made anything, and I said I would. So I was like, you know what? I'm making nachos for the kids. Let me go ahead and go live with these nachos. And yes, they're delicious. So I do have a cutting board, but let me grab it real quick. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so you can hear me? Because I'm connected through my Bluetooth and it's low. Not that I can hear y'all, but I just want to make sure the sound is right. I'm going to grab my cutting board real quick. Wash this tomato. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go over some stuff that I have, like some stuff that we like to put on our tacos. And let me just say this real quick. If you are transitioning, because that's what this page is all about, you can be vegan, but you can also want to be vegan and in a transitioning state. So if you are, or if you're a pescatarian, you know, you only eat seafood. I was gonna say so technically a pescatarian only eats seafood, and I don't think they eat dairy products. So everything here is plant-based, everything here is dairy-free, but I mentioned the whole pescatarian thing. I mentioned that because you can also top your nachos with this plant-based meat that I'm gonna put on here, but you can also top it with some shrimp. So that's an idea, or you could just stick with plant-based. It's up to you. So let's get started because there's some people on here. So when you join in, y'all try to share the live if you could share it. My eyes are bad. I don't have my glasses on. So I'm gonna just get started. Let me just tell y'all what I have. So I'm using, and this is not what I've ever used before. Or maybe I have, I don't know. But anyway, I'm using Impossible beef. So this is a soy protein. There's absolutely no meat. A lot of people know about Impossible burgers or meat. So, like I said, it's plant-based. I'm using that, and I'm also using some field roast sausages. This is what the packet looks like. Let me get a little closer, y'all. This is it, and it's probably backwards, but you get the picture. It's field roast. I'm using the caramelized onions and beer kind. They also have apples and sage. They have a garlic and fennel, garlic, onion, and fennel, or something like that. And then they have like a chipotle Mexican style. I didn't want spice, and the kids aren't too, you know, crazy about that one. So I'm using a field roast plant-based meat and cheese. This is the meat and cheese company. They also make cheese, but this is the plant-based meat. So it comes with 4 links in the pack. What I like to do is take out 1 to 2 links, and I ground it up in my blender like this. And then I combine it with the Impossible meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. But before I do, I wanna show y'all what I'm using. So it's not a whole lot of ingredients or seasonings, because I'm gonna use taco seasoning, and that's pretty salty itself. Just some regular old taco seasoning. Obviously this is plant-based. This is by Old El Paso. You can use whatever taco seasoning you wanna use. I'm using some lemon pepper, my best friend. If you watch my YouTube channel, you know that I use lemon pepper pretty much in everything. Garlic. If y'all can't see it, it's because of the glare, but obviously it's garlic pepper. And then if you don't want to use seasoning salt, this is Lowry seasoning salt, and it's 25% less sodium. If you don't want to use that, you can simply use some pink Himalayan salt or Himalayan pink salt. I got all that from Sam's Club, Walmart, you know, your local grocery places. Also, I have my favorite butter up here, Country Crop plant-based butter. This is almond oil, the almond oil flavor. I also use the avocado oil, super good when you're cooking. But I may use this, well, I used this earlier in my cheese sauce. So let me show y'all my cheese sauce. And like I said, I prepped. So this isn't a recipe that I'm showing, but this is my cheese sauce that I made. I had to revamp it a little bit, not because it wasn't good before, but just simply because nobody has this recipe. So I wanted to do it that way for a reason. I'm also using multi-grain Tostitos soup. You could use the regular kind. I'm not eating multi-grain because I'm vegan. I'm simply eating the multi-grain ones because I like the way they taste. And they don't really taste too much different from the flour ones, but I like these. And then it's less calories and all that other stuff, but that's what I like. So when we top it, we got some avocado guacamole, but I'm gonna spruce that up, add some red onions because that's my favorite, and some lemon pepper, garlic, some other stuff. We have shredded lettuce from Publix, just a bag of shredded lettuce. I have like 2 heads of lettuce in my refrigerator, but who was about to sit up there and chop all that up? Not me. Me. My baby in the background, y'all. He's an advocate for me today because he won't go with the other kids and mind his business. So I also have some, this is my vegan ranch, okay? Let me just say that. But we use it on our tacos. It says just like ranch. I put all the herbs in it myself, some garlic, lemon pepper, some dill seasoning. Y'all, it's super good. It's not runny, it's just right. Anyway, we're gonna top the vegan nachos with that. It's really good. Like, we come from a family where we ate the hog maws, we ate smoked neck bones, we still eat the collard greens and all of that. We just switched to plant-based. Sometimes, every now and again, y'all, because this is a transitioning channel, we tend to have seafood every now and again. Ain't nobody perfect, don't judge us. So my pan is super hot. I'm gonna cool it off just a little bit. I I also have some tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and put my meat in. Like I said, I'm using the Phil Roast plant-based meat. I take 2 of the links from the pack, and then I ground it in my blender, my Vitamix, like this. There's different flavors to it, y'all. If you're just coming in, we're making some vegan nachos. My kids love it. My husband eat it. It's super good. So if y'all can hear me, I just want to make sure you can. I know Tia could hear me earlier, but I just want to make sure the sound is right. Put a thumbs up or something. Share the video. If you're interested, share it. But I'm also using this Impossible Burger. If anybody ever had this, it tastes just like ground beef. And you don't have to add oil to your pan, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in first because this is already brown. And you do have to cook it, but not a whole lot. This is pretty much the exact imitation of meat. And so what they did was they added beet juice and they added coconut oil, so it's like red, you know, for the beet juice. And then the coconut oil is in there, and you don't have to add oil to your pan. Sometimes I take this same thing, this Impossible meat. Y'all, I did wash my hands. If y'all didn't see me, I'm sorry, but I did. Oh, hey, Yumika. Denise, hey, Missy, Jazz, Tony. Ooh, hey, y'all. So we're making vegan nachos. They're going to be real good. So, I'm going to let this cook. And I did some prepping so that this won't take all day, y'all. But you got to stick around for the vegan nachos. Because when I tell you they're good, I can't make this up. They're super, super good. Like I said earlier, we grew up on the hog maws and smoked neck bones and all of that. My mama was like the best cook ever. She really was. Like, if you ever had some of her food and you know Miss Kim back then, if you ever had her food, you know she was like the best. And we still kind of pretty much ventured away from that. We don't eat pork at all whatsoever. And we don't eat beef. I don't. It's 6 of us in the house. So, like I said, everybody's not perfect, but we're trying to get this vegan thing down pat, y'all. Like I said, it's a transitioning page. So, you know, you're not going to... It's not easy, but it's not hard. You know, it's a mind thing. Sometimes you see that good old seafood, and then they done put Mr. and Mrs. Crab down the road, and I had never had it, so I tried it. But before then, I had crafty crab, y'all. But for the most part, like, I don't eat beef or pork at all. So as you can see, it's browning, just like regular ground beef, y'all. So I'm gonna let it brown a little bit more before I start adding some seasonings to it. And if y'all didn't see earlier, I have lemon pepper. I have some garlic powder. I'm not using the seasoned salt, but you can if you, this is 25% less sodium, but it's still seasoned salt. If you don't want to use that, you can use Himalayan pink salt. And I also have the taco seasoning. When times, you know, get a little crazy, you can always make your own taco seasoning. Of course, sometimes these packets right here, they be like $1 and something per pack. But you can get you some cumin, some paprika, some chili powder, some onion powder, garlic powder. So your taco seasoning. So y'all, you know, they pretty much trying to genetically modify or whatever, mess up certain things as far as like our fruits. They've been doing that. But you want to check your tomatoes. I saw this thing earlier where certain tomatoes, when you slice them, they have like this, not tic-tac-toe. Yeah, like how you draw up the tic-tac-toe board, the pound sign, hashtag sign. They have that inside of the darn tomato. So y'all check your stuff. Just make sure that it's legit. So I'm just chopping up some tomatoes because I'm going to need these for later. If you weren't with me earlier, I had already washed my tomatoes off. I rinsed it off, so I just need a bowl to put this in. Matter of fact, I'm going to take these and I'm going to add it to my guacamole. Well, it's mashed avocado with some seasonings in it. And I'm going to add this in there. go ahead and make my guacamole up real quick. Cause I prepped before I went live, but I was like, I don't want to just cook the meat and add all the stuff, and they don't really get to see. Like everything that I'm making is made. I make it up, so I don't buy the guacamole. Let me wash my hands, y'all. I don't buy the guacamole, although you can. There's nothing wrong with that. I have time, I feel like. So when it comes to cooking, I like to make my stuff myself. So I have some lemon pepper, some garlic powder. If y'all have questions, y'all can put them in the comments. Or if y'all just here to watch, that's fine too. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm blind as the bat, so I'm trying to multitask. So y'all, I also have red onion, which I gotta get because I forgot. But I'm gonna put some red onions in there because I love red onions. But that's pretty much it. You can add garlic, like minced garlic if you want. But that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna top my taco with some fresh tomatoes and onions because I like doing that also. So Sean, since you in here, can you get mommy the tacos, the taco shells? You know where they are? No. You don't? Okay, don't worry about it.
I might give you a cookie.
Let me put these in a
I'm gonna
bowl.
give you a cookie. It's yum, yum, yum.
Okay, get one.
There's one. It's yum, yum, yum.
Whatever. We're gonna put it on the plate. So we're gonna go ahead and stir this up before we add that meat in here. In there, we're gonna get this out the way. Let's see. So this is about done. And notice, y'all, first of all, it's a non-stick pan, but if you don't have a non-stick pan, you can also add some oil to your pan, because I got my grapeseed oil out right here, but I didn't need it. You can also use olive oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil. Those are your more healthy oils. And you can also use coconut oil, but because of the taste of coconut oil, you kind of want to, that's good for pancakes and stuff like that. Like if you're making pancakes, try some coconut oil on your pancakes, y'all. Not on it, but before you fry them, tastes so good. And Octavia says you need to make vegan meal prep meals. You know, somebody told me that too. And that's not a bad idea. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I guess because I'm running my CMOS business and I'm selling juices now, which I haven't really posted it. I want to do some bundle deals, but anyway, that's another topic. But I just feel like the time is just like, you know. Then I got my kids and stuff. Now they play football and they cheer, and so I have to be there for that as well. So I'm gonna pray about it and see, you know. But I think that's a great idea. So if I get the green light, Octavia, you'll be the first to know. So I did add in the field roast, caramelized onion and beer. That's the flavor, y'all. Caramelized onion and beer. Like I said earlier, I take 2 out of the 4 links. Depending on how much you're making, it's 5 of us here today. So depending on how much you're cooking or how many people you're cooking for, you don't have to add all of them, all of the links. And I like more of the Impossible meat flavor than the field roast meat flavor. So that's why I only get 2. Hey Tanisha. Y'all, I'm gonna post this to my Facebook. My YouTube channel. I might have to edit it a little bit, but I don't want to have to repeat this making nachos again. Y'all, lemon pepper is my favorite. I get that from my mama because she pretty much used it in everything too. But this gives your food not really a taste. It's lemon pepper. Y'all done had lemon pepper before, but I don't like using pepper, but I'll use it if it's mixed with the lemon pepper. That's my excuse. So anyway, I'm gonna add some garlic powder. And you want to season your stuff up, y'all. Season it up. This vegan, but at the same time, we need flavor. So being vegan doesn't mean, Sean, quiet down, baby. Being vegan doesn't mean that you have to not have as much flavor as people with regular food. Like I made some vegan oxtails on my channel. We done had like the pull Jack, don't keep eating those cookies. Get one and put it up. Y'all excuse me because somebody want to sit on the sideline and just do the absolute most, but it's live, so it is what it is. But we have had some pulled jack sandwiches with jackfruit, so it's like pulled pork. But the way I do it, I'm able to like shred it, and I made my own barbecue sauce, and y'all, it was so good. It was so good. That's on my YouTube channel, so if you're not watching it, I wanted to link it in the description. I might be able to come on there and put it on there real quick. But yeah, so this is about done, y'all. This is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the taco seasoning. And this is why I prepped for y'all, because I didn't want this to be a forever thing. Let me grab a knife. I didn't want this to be a forever thing. I wanted y'all to come in and be able to see it. Okay, Tanisha, I will. And it's really simple. Like I took the field roll sausages and grounded the sausages up in my blender. But you don't have to do that. You can just use 2 Impossible packages of the Impossible meat. You don't have to use the field roll sausages. The reason why I do that is because of the price of the Impossible meat. Speaking of that, y'all, Impossible meat. Hey, Cassie. Impossible meat has a sale. Well, Publix has a sale on the Impossible meat. So if you go there to Publix, they should still have the sale today. I got mine a couple days ago, so the sale should still be going on, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. But the Impossible packages that I used earlier, this right here, it's on sale for $4.99. You can't beat that. Unless they was doing a buy one get one, you can't beat that. Because y'all, I don't know how many people know, but when they first started, the Impossible meat was $10. I think $10.99 or $10.49. Something like that. So it's on sale for $4.99. Get it while you can get it. Not to say you can't afford it, but who want to pay $10.99 for a block? I know I don't. So the price went down to like $7.60 or $7.49, $7.50. Something like that. But today it's on sale for $4.99. I'm adding some water, y'all. And let me tell you, this is what I do with, or what I used to do when we ate, you know, regular tacos, like the meat. Add a little bit of water just so that your taco packet can just kind of mix in with all of the rest of the flavor and make sure it get on all parts of the meat. See, before it was dry, now the spoon looked like this because it's saturating every part of it. And y'all, you can add some minced garlic in here. You can add some chopped onions in here in the meat. But I like to keep it real simple because all of the extra flavor is going to be in the toppings that you add to your nachos. And y'all, we almost ready to get these nachos going. So I'm so excited about that. So yes, I had been saying that I would make some vegan nachos and I hadn't made them. Hello to everybody that's coming in. I can't see y'all. I can't see. So yeah, that's about done. I'm just gonna let it, look at that, y'all. Jesus. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so my nose itching. So I have some toppings. Like I told y'all earlier, I have some vegan ranch, but I make the vegan ranch myself. And you can also make a sour cream, which pretty much that's what that is, but I add dill weed to it so it tastes more like ranch. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, just a little bit. Now my baby boy, he want a quesadilla, but I brought y'all on here for the nachos, but I'm gonna go ahead and fry up his little quesadilla while that's finishing up. This is one of my favorite butters, if not my favorite. Oh, they say hey baby. He came around y'all and said hey y'all. Now he's upstairs with his cars. He turned 5 years old yesterday, so anyway. So I have some plant-based butter right here. I'm just gonna let this melt down and I'm gonna fry up his little quesadilla. So basically you can see two ways to do this. Now this is simple because you got your meat already. It wasn't hard, you know. I like to add some extra stuff, so that's just me. But for the most part, once you have your meat base, you just treat it like it's, you know, regular ground beef. I'm gonna grab these shells real quick that I asked him to get, but he said he didn't know where they were. So let me get the shells really quickly. So I have these right here. These are the extra large, and I normally put his in like a little one, but his appetite has grown. So, just like his mouth. But anyway, so these are extra large flour shells. They are vegan. And I'm just gonna take one of these. Hopefully he's the only one that want a quesadilla because I didn't ask everybody. So if he's not the only one that want a quesadilla, I might have to go back and make them. But of course I'll do that off camera. That moment when you having a Taco Tuesday day, or you just having tacos or some nachos, and your kids won't want a quesadilla, won't want a hard shell, no, that's too much. So anyway, let me get the cheese sauce. Okay, we could turn this off because this is done. I'm gonna grab the cheese sauce. I should have had it warming up. Yeah. But anyway, this is a cheese sauce that I made earlier. And I'm gonna take this and let this kind of warm up a little bit. I'm gonna set this to the back. So like I said, this is the cheese sauce that I made earlier, and I use cashew milk as the base. I make my own cashew milk, which this is some right here. If you want to see how I make this cashew milk, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Don't just watch the videos. Watch, subscribe, share, okay? Interact with your girl. Interact. Because I have some really good recipes coming up real soon. Like I made some vegan ribs that I posted maybe a week ago, but I'll be making that on the YouTube channel real soon, and I'll probably just share it to my Facebook page. So while this melt down and kind of warm up a little bit, I just want to show y'all the consistency. This is a recipe that no one has this is just something that I used to make, but I changed it. So no one has ever tried it besides the kids, and it's super good. So I'm just saying that to say, let somebody come over here so I can make y'all some nachos so you can taste it for yourself and see that it is delicious. Cause y'all, I like to cook. I be wanting to cook for people. Besides my kids, they will always, I believe they'll always act grateful, but you just never really know. Okay, so the cheese sauce is melting down. I'm gonna take some cheese sauce. You can use shredded vegan cheese. They have Follow Your Heart cheese. They have, what's another brand? Daya cheese shreds. It's really so many brands, y'all, but those are 2 examples. So I put that in there like that. And then I'm gonna top it with some meat. Let me get me another spoon. Let me get a spoon. I felt like I was prepared, y'all, but I guess I wasn't. Okay, that's my spoon. This is a silicone spatula, but you get the point. So I'm gonna top that on there like that. Spread that out real good. Okay. The salsa is a little spicy, so I'm not gonna give it to my 5-year-old. So I'm just gonna add some tomatoes. I'm excited, y'all. A little bit of guacamole. I made this early. I'm trying to get it without the tomatoes because I just put tomatoes on there. And I really made this for myself. Me and my oldest son like it, so. All right, and some lettuce. Just a little bit. He get a little dramatic when he feels something crunchy in his stuff. He don't like for example, cookies and ice cream. He like to eat it separately. So I only put a little bit of lettuce because the minute he tastes the crunch, it's gonna be chaos. And then I'm topping it with a little bit of the vegan ranch. I'm gonna fold it over. And yes, I'm gonna take the same spoon and I'm going to press it. Ooh, y'all, this looks so good. I'm gonna slide this into a plate, and guess we're using paper plates because as you can see, I have already messed up dish after dish after dish, and I gotta wash them. Hold on. So I like to flip it onto the plate. Forget about doing the other side. I'll just say this up here in case one of the other kids say they want a quesadilla. Y'all get what I'm saying. I'm trying to find my knife really quickly. I had one, so let me just grab this one. And I'm just cut them in 3s. Your food is ready. Just gotta wait till it cool off. These are the quesadillas. I didn't toast the other side of his, but normally when I make it, I do toast them.
House been wobble.
Stop talking like that. Here. You're such a clown. Why you gotta be a clown?
Not a clown.
All right, go sit down.
I want to drink too.
Just wait. All right, y'all. So now for the nachos. Let's plate this up real quickly.
I want this to get me up.
No, you already have one. Just eat that first. Sit down. Whooping. What I'm gonna do with them?
What are you gonna do with me?
I'm on live. Can you go over there? Now, 3, 2, 1, go. Jesus. So y'all, let me see if I have some, let me see if I have some salsa, which I should, but let me just double check. Yeah. It's cold, but This is strictly for nacho purposes, just for me to show y'all how this works and how I do this. Let me slide this out of the way. Yes. Alrighty, so we have our chips. We're gonna start with some meat. It's still nice and hot. So we're gonna sprinkle some meat. I try to sprinkle it so that it's pretty much on every chip. You don't need that much meat. Is it good? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Go sit down now, for you. I'm not playing with you.
Can please?
Okay, so we have the chips and the meat. So the way I like to do it is I like to create layers. That's just how I like to do it. If you don't sit down, you won't get drunk. Go sit down now. I like to create layers, so I'm taking the cheese sauce. That looks better since it's been warmed up. And I'm going to drizzle that over my chips and my meat. Oh! Y'all, it smells like cheese. It tastes like cheese. I tasted it. It's really good. Then, I'm going to get me some guacamole.
Guacamole.
And like I said, I like to create layers. So it's not just, I don't just top it with guacamole. It looks like this. If you don't sit down, you go. Let me get him something to drink.
You know I like them.
Oh, Lord. Swear. Shit, about to get on my phone. Here, come get it since you want to keep getting up. Okay, so let me get my spoon and rinse it off. Take some of the salsa, drizzle that all around. Now we get some of the lettuce. Me personally, I don't like a lot of lettuce on mine, but I do like lettuce on it. And then I feel like I'm missing something, y'all. Normally I add like some mushrooms and like sauteed mushrooms and red onions. Y'all, I gotta chop me up a red onion real quick. Don't go nowhere. I'm just gonna take a little bit of onion from this. Y'all, in my opinion, it's no such thing as nachos without red onions. So more of the cheese sauce is going on. And then I'm gonna top it with some of the red onions. I normally do a really small, like kind of, not really minced, but just dice them up a little bit. Some more tomatoes. Like I said, I like to create layers, so that's just how I am when it comes to my food. I like to create layers, so. Say excuse me. Jesus. Little boys. Okay, and then we're gonna top it with some of the vegan. Look at that. Y'all, I don't have words for it. This just looks amazing, and I know it's gonna taste good as well. Sprinkle it with a little bit of lemon pepper. Oh, yes, ma'am. Vegan nachos. Let me get real close. These are the vegan nachos. Like I said before, if you're pescatarian or if you're a vegan or not a vegan, a person who is looking to transition from eating meat to no meat, you could try this recipe. And the thing about it is, if you still dibble and dabble in seafood, just sprinkle just drop a couple shrimp on top. Super delicious, very good. Y'all see I didn't need many chips or much meat, and it's a full plate. So good. Of course, I'm gonna taste one.
How is Bob?
Y'all, this is good.
Yes, marshmallow.
Let me try one with the red onion. But let me just put a red onion. And the thing about it is, the multi-grain nachos, Tostitos, they pretty much, thank you, Tishawn, they pretty much they have more flavor to them. Then you got your meat. You got, look at this, y'all. Mmm. Mmm.
It's spicy. It's hot.
Mm-mm.
It's yummy. It's yummy.
Y'all gotta try this. Just try it. Just try it.
It's yummy.
It's really yummy. So anyway, y'all, if you don't want to make the cheese sauce, or if you're in a transitioning state, keep up with your sour cream. You can still use sour cream. Use the real cheese if that's what you want to do, since you'll be in that transitioning state. But y'all, try to get away from the dairy as much as you can, which is why I made the cheese sauce. And y'all, this cheese sauce is like the business. I'm gonna pour it up in a mason jar and put it in the refrigerator, like I did this milk, the cashew milk. So I didn't use real dairy in this. Everything is plant-based. That might be my thumbnail for my YouTube channel. But anyway, y'all, try this at home. If you don't want to make it, hit me up. I'll make you some. Call me, whatever. I'll make you some. Y'all try this. Thank y'all so much for watching. These are my plant-based, my vegan nachos. Sour cream is made by me. With the tomatoes, the onions. You can add mushrooms on top if you want to. With the cheese made by me. I'm gonna call my kids down here so they can eat now. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Like I said, try this recipe. Be blessed.
Enjoy our video.